Hello, my name is Kit. I'm a disaster mental health volunteer with the Minn Kota chapter of the American Red Cross. We're located in Fargo, North Dakota, and I'm here at the chapter today getting ready for a flood that should hit our community in the next 5 or 6 days. We just received word yesterday that this could be a major flood, the largest ever seen in our area. And as a result of that news, many people are very anxious about this flood. So as a mental health volunteer, we want to encourage people to prepare for the flood emotionally, as well as preparing themselves physically. We're suggesting first that people use credible sources of information and limit their access to information that might be upsetting or overwhelming. So, for example, you might want to check the radio or TV news several times a day, but not leave it on constantly in the background. How many times can you hear, "This is a major flood, it should threaten most of the town," without feeling very anxious? So, do what you can to prepare, and during that preparation, try to stay calm as much as possible and focus on what you're trying to accomplish. It'll also help your children if you can limit access to media information and limit access to upsetting and distressing conversations that they might overhear among the adults. Right now, everyone's busy getting ready for the flood, so many people are going without much sleep and without perhaps eating very well. So we encourage people, when you're able, to try to include some nutritious food and certainly take some rest breaks during the day and try to lie down for a few hours at night to rest if possible. Another thing that helps a lot in preparing for a flood and fighting a flood is staying connected to your neighbors and your friends. Many people in this area have been through a major flood. We had a large one about 12 years ago. They remember that. They have a lot of information to share with the newer individuals who've moved to our town. So conversations back and forth between the older and newer residents would be a good way to bring everyone up to speed. It also might help to put things in perspective. Remember, we have faced difficult floods before. Even if this is a record breaker, we've been near this record level several times in the last 20 years, so we know how to fight a flood. We know it's necessary. So stay connected, use credible sources of information, take care of yourself, and that will help you stay in control. Because you can't, of course, control the weather or where the water goes. You can control how you react emotionally. So best of luck to everyone in the Fargo-Moorhead area and all the way up the Red River as we face this flood together.